It is 1-2. Sorry for the delay. It's not Pablo's fault. You've joined us at 1-2. Great shot. The hinder that you saw was appealed, and both line judges turned down Michelle's call to make that a side out, to make it 1-2. Robbie with the kill. And another kill, 4-1 now. This is Annie Sanchez. Nee Roberts, I believe. No, I don't think it's 4-2. Michelle's loud. We'll get it. 5-2. This is the other semifinal. The previous match was Eric Garcia and Erica Mania 1-4. Oop. Rob should have had that. My co-announcer is coming shortly. Carrie is miking up, as we say in the business. Business is good.
Am I live? All right, am I live?
Live.
Live. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Carrie.
Nice to meet you upstairs rather than downstairs.
4-5, I think. That's a replay.
What you guys were discussing a rule, an IRF rule, and you don't get to hear the little bird that whispers in our ear, so we were intently listening to.
So it's kind of like tennis. You can't swing at it and then request something. Is that what you're saying, Pablo? Oh. Is that IRF rules or everybody rules? But oh, I see. The black slick gearbox, games to 11.
Right, rally scoring.
I'm with you.
Rally scoring, yeah. So you already told everybody what's going on, where we're at, what the deal. Did you reintroduce the team in white? Because
no,
we have not seen them for some time.
This is Daniel De La Rosa on the left and his partner Holly Scott.
Yeah, and you know, time goes by so fast, but it's been a bit, probably since last February. Does that sound right, Pablo? Last August. Okay. Yes. Thank you. Yep.
Pablo talks in our ears to throw us off, so
Isn't
sometimes we have to throw you off.
So, yeah, and I was in flight, en route, when Robbie and Annie played their first match. But what a match that looked to be. Were you up here watching that, Ken?
No, I was not. Rich Eisman did the first two matches today, and I did not.
Oh.
He doesn't need help. I mean, I need help.
He
doesn't need help. The soothing tones of the Iceman. We've got a timeout.
Are we playing commercials? Are we there with that, or do we just get to talk instead?
5-6?
It looks like we'll probably stay
I think
here.
we're just talking.
Yeah.
Because Pablo, in addition to commercials, now has to be the scorekeeper.
I know. The man. He just does it all. But, yeah, it's fun to get everybody, let them know what's going on. Some people are just stumbling across this, wondering, well, what's the deal? What tournament is this? And, again, is that Daniel in the court? So, yeah, we are here at the qualifying tournament in Pleasanton, a familiar place for tournaments for sure. And this is teams, the pros qualifying for the U.S. team. And they play, is it Guatemala?
China. I'm just throwing that out.
Oh, okay. All right. So for China, it is the men's singles and women's singles champion only.
Okay.
To make the U.S. team, it's first and second for men's singles, first and second for men's or women's singles, and then first for the doubles teams. And all doubles. Yep. So yeah, I guess I was saying it. Annie and Robbie, great win. I think again I didn't get to see it, but that's a formidable win. Oh, that one went fairly quick. I'm not sure. I don't
know if it was that quick. It was actually like 5-2, and it just kind of got away.
And plus, I was late. Sorry.
No.
So what did the score end up being there?
Let's give them 6 at least.
Okay. So if you're keeping score at home, go ahead and tell us what the score was. Okay, so we're going to find somebody to run the scoreboard, and then that will be helpful.
So we're still live talking
We
now.
are still live talking
So
now.
where did you fly in from?
Omaha.
I drove probably 4 miles from my house to get here.
Oh, geez.
So it's, the traffic was, it took all of maybe 11 minutes. It's really a grind today.
Well, and it's a 7 o'clock my time, and I have a match tonight at 7. So
okay.
I'll be yawning in the court there. Flew in from Omaha. It's a decent flight. I flew through Denver.
Yeah.
I had a real quick layover. Actually, they were boarding my plane in Denver when we landed, and then it's a 2-hour and 12-minute flight or something.
Oh, that's not bad.
It really isn't. This is about the 5th time I think I've been to this club.
Okay.
So you kind of get familiar with where everything is and what's going on. And did you guess 6?
I guessed it.
All right. Well, that's what the scoreboard says. So I'm not sure if that's.
It was 6-5 at the timeout, so it could have been the 5.
Okay.
But I don't believe that Robbie and Annie had a half out again to get that one more point.
Well, and as Pablo mentioned, but you can't hear Pablo. These two are the reigning world champs. So they. Robbie and Annie are walking into a very formidable team.
But they both hit good shots that game. They had a good start. Annie and Robbie both made some really good shots. So.
Yeah, so we welcome y'all back. Make sure you like and share the feed. Tell people to tune in. You can watch us on YouTube, Facebook right here. A great shot by Annie.
So I think what Pablo was saying is if you find the stream, it could be at Racquetball Tour, or it could be on USA Racquetball. Both, either channel in YouTube.
Great. You can find it either place. Yep. There we go. That makes sense. Robbie's in there serving. You may have noticed he's a lefty, and he is also the current junior national coach.
Oh, that's great.
That's a position that he was just appointed to. It hasn't even been a year yet, right? I think it was announced last year at the junior tournament. So. I didn't understand a word you said.
Pablo said we're doing a great job.
Yes. Read between the lines.
And I do like the jam serve, as I said in my last match. Robbie's trying some different serves.
Well, when it comes off like that, even though Daniel has a nice shot at it, it sets Annie up beautifully to poke that back at him, especially from where Daniel took the shot, which was kind of behind the encroachment line, so Annie kept him back there. So that works out well. When I play my doubles partner, I always say, set you up for that. I served the serve that put him there and set you up for that.
I think, do you call that short? I'm not sure.
We'll find out here.
Maybe it hit Annie as it went by.
Oh.
So that.
They must have called it short because that
the
makes
other
it a
one must have
double
been
fault.
short.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, boy. I can see I walked into something that you two have had going on this afternoon here. Tough. Oh, yeah, tough. I would have been surprised had Daniel picked that one up.
Actually, I think he should have had it. He was on it. He knew it was coming. But great serve by Annie.
Yeah, that should be a penalty. Yep. Yep. He didn't really want to give it up, but it's the right call. That's a penalty hinder. Adam was in the position, ready to go. Offensive shot. Oh, did I say Adam?
No, I didn't hear it.
Oh, God. Are you sure I said that? Oh,
yes.
well. All right.
Usually I say the wrong stuff.
Daniel, it's early. Nobody is paying attention, right?
I do need to get the score from Michelle, though.
So they've got a nice lead here at 7-2.
7-2, wow.
A little bit of a turnaround from the first game.
Oh. 7-3. Yeah, I think Annie should have that one, too.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not liking that call at all. For one, the ball was traveling away from Daniel. Had he hit it, I actually think it would have gone to the right and not straight in. So,
but we don't want to ask. We don't ask Daniel to swing at those because I think she was in enough of the line.
But that can be a replay. That's what I'm saying. Don't swing. Good deal. I agree, but I would not have called it a penalty hinder.
Yep. 8-4. This is game 2. Daniel and Holly won the first game.
If you're going to skip, you might as well skip big, right? Yeah, I think it hit Annie's racket. So
yeah, and it's going towards the corner, so nobody's looking at the ref. 8-5. 5-8, sorry.
Oh, yeah. 2 out of the last 3 from Robbie have resulted that way, so we got to take that away.
Try the same shot. Correct.
Yeah. Now we got to try something different. They're going to take a timeout.
7-8.
Are we? Do we have commercials ready to go yet? We do. All right. So we're gonna go. We're gonna take a break and we'll be back here in just a second. We're back.
We were just discussing what shot Robbie should hit, and Pablo said the 1-foot-high cross court off the crack that Holly can't return, and Daniel doesn't get it, and he executed it 9-7.
That was a good timeout by them too, and we needed it. We also mentioned that 3 out of the last 4 shots looked very similar from Robbie. Yeah. He was cutting off a lob serve, trying to smash it, keeping it on Daniel's side, and 3 of them skipped. 1 was really good. Oh.
Great shot.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. So this is our possible game point of the second game here.
This is game point.
This is game point. And there it is.
Great serve. We are split 1 game each.
Yeah, Yeah, that I like seeing these two play together. Like I said, I haven't seen them as a team before, but they seem to complement each other well. Sometimes, are you a lefty or a righty?
I'm righty.
Yeah, and sometimes it's hard to play with the lefty. I'm not going to lie; there's definite advantages, but you know how you interact in the middle. I'm playing with a lefty this weekend.
Okay.
But how you interact in the middle can be challenging. So I don't know how often they've played together, but they're looking good against
they're looking
the
very
number
good.
one world team.
This is the same thing I was talking about in the previous match with Erica and Michelle. The woman's on the right. She's going to get shots, and she has to kill it kind of on her side.
Mm-hmm.
She has to avoid hitting cross court and high that brings Daniel into the rally or something like that. So that last shot that Annie hit is perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Kill it in the corner. If you miss it, it's going to be up to Holly to get it. Daniel won't be involved. So you got to kind of isolate those men, keep them in their corners.
Yeah, right. Not just on the racquetball court.
I was talking racquetball.
Yeah. So we're going to take a quick commercial, and we'll be back for Game 3.
My name is Jake Brenbeck, and I play with Gearbox. I personally love a solid frame. I've always loved how Gearbox has felt, and there's no better frame on the market. My mindset in racquetball and in life, because I think sports and life just coincide, they're great representations of each other, is you have to work hard, understand that there are going to be setbacks, but
we're back. You're catching the first serve of the third game there, which turned into a point. Robbie Collins and Annie Sanchez in the blue USA uniforms, taking on Daniel De La Rosa and Holly Scott.
I do like this serve variety, though. He's tried the crack. He's tried the Z. He's had some success. I think he'll go Z this time. Yeah, I'm wrong. Leave it. Perfect.
Oh, well, that was a pretty shot. That was a pretty backhand there. Nice little backhand pinch. He's playing well. I don't know, I'm trying to think. The last tournament I saw him in was Chicago, and I presume he had,
Those, in my book, those have to be avoidables. But I obviously have an old book. I'm old school.
Yeah, and do you consider that a straight line? She's on the wall, and Holly's 6 foot off the wall. It's not. Yeah, I agree. Yep, I would say it's not. So and that's the beauty of the penalty hinder,
right,
is it almost leaves just a little too much for us to all decipher. And great get by Holly, and then pop back up and made a return there. Now she's got to set up.
Skip.
Yeah, way back here.
Game 3. First 2 games were split. Robbie Collins still the first server, right?
Yes, yeah. But I know Robbie went back to Hawaii, and I'm not sure how long, he's been in the States, but I also know it's like a really quick flight from over here in California.
Well, it was like 5 hours.
Yeah,
I
mean, we drive that in Nebraska all the time, to get
yeah,
places.
Nebraska's they're drivers.
And we're drivers. No, but we drive 5 hours. Oh, see, you didn't hear what I said no to, but no. We drive 5 hours to tournaments all the time. So probably won't take him long to get acclimated is kind of my point.
1-4.
Yeah, maybe a little miscommunication between Daniel and Holly there. Did he get?
No.
I didn't think so.
It's 5-1.
Well, quickly back in the service box.
I don't even think Annie served yet this game.
And the score.
5-1.
Ouch. And for those that don't know, as long as Annie stays in the box, if she is hit with the ball, there is a second attempt.
Leave it. Very good.
Oh, good pickup.
Back up.
Oh, my. Oh, no, no. Oh, he couldn't even reach that. I don't even think he could reach that.
I don't know.
So what we saw there, though, I hate to bring it up, but we see a little pickleball action from Daniel. He's standing
Yeah.
at the front court and just, popping with his right, off to his right, off to his left, off to his right, with little movement, and that's
very
pickleball-ish.
looking.
Yeah, yep.
That's a replay.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't so sure he could have. Oh,
Out of play. Can you see that
Yeah.
on the TV? It did not hit the floor.
But that's only if it hits the floor first. If it goes off on the fly. Oh, got it.
Pablo will
Because
be,
that is less. Sidewall is different than the back wall, is what basically you're saying.
Pablo will be
Yeah.
measuring the height of that opening during the next break.
Annie is serving. This is her first time serving this game. Yeah. And there, I think Daniel went the wrong way. I doubt they're going to ask for anything.
He was trying to cover more
Yep.
than he should have.
Yep, that's a point. No argument from anybody.
Maybe 8-2?
I think 7-2.
7-2?
But just a outstanding lead by these two.
Any serve is on.
Oh,
She got it.
that's a good pickup. Another little defensive shot. Yep. Tough. Yeah, took the right shot at the right time.
Yep.
Executed that well. He's always been known. He's got really good hands, especially up in the front court. Yeah.
Robbie's on.
Robbie answered with.
That's 8 now, right? 3-8? 3-8.
Great coverage by Annie.
Stay back.
Oh, what
Yeah.
is he? Okay.
It's all right. I mean,
Well, he can't be asking for. Okay, she called replay. I'm okay with
th-
that. I
I-
just can't.
I think he could have made the shot if he tried it. I think he
Right.
was-
Yeah, I agree. Oh no.
And he got hit by that.
Okay, so we'll explain that one. Even though it was a miscommunication between Daniel and Holly, and clearly was going to be a side out, because the ball hit Annie before it bounced the second time.
Even if there's
doesn't matter. Yeah.
Even if there's no way they can get it,
Yep.
it's still a point.
Doesn't matter.
9-4, Robbie N.
Great little jab by Robbie. Oh.
That's right shot.
Yeah, almost like
Keep
she
barreling down the line.
Almost like she hesitated. Do I want to pinch it, or am I going to try and come back down the line? But yeah, it's tough. Yeah, I think she'll come with that Z serve again.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie puts that away. Yep, yeah. Smart shot, right shot. I wish we all could do that every time. So here we go. It is
Game
possible.
point.
Game point for.
Not possible, Pablo says.
I know, but
it is game point.
It is possible, because if they don't make it, then we go to see. Now this could be. I guess you would just say that over and over. 5 serves 10.
Good serve.
6 serves 10.
She just has to make one of the next 3 of those. Just fire the line 3 times, and if you roll one of them, you win the game.
Oh, Daniel came over to take that. Nice.
Oh, beautiful shot.
That is
two
shooting.
games to 1.
That is shooting with some confidence right there. Beautiful finish by Annie. Again, really good teamwork there. Robbie was on the serves and hitting those shots up front. Annie very confident taking that last shot there and putting it away. Little birdie in our ear, you want to go to a commercial? You want us to talk? No, we're going to go to a commercial. Hang tight. See you in a minute.
Hi, this is Alan Eccles. Welcome to Manufacturing Marvels. Today we're in Rockdale, Illinois, and home of the KWM Gutterman Corporation. For over 40 years, this family-owned and operated corporation has been producing the finest continuous gutter machines in the United States. Building the highest quality gutter machines is in the DNA of the Miner family. Owners Keith and Ken Miner oversee the company's daily operations. They are masterful in manufacturing KWM's Ironman gutter machines and are nationally recognized as experts in seamless roll-forming equipment. KWM's entire product line is manufactured in their 100,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. KWM is conveniently located just 45 miles southwest of Chicago, making access to their facility and product delivery advantageous to customers and distributors alike. But the company's reach is really quite global. KWM gutter machines are sold in 5 continents, including North and South America, Europe, Africa, and Asia. Visit them at kwmgutterman.com. This is Alan Eccles for Manufacturing Marvels.
It took us 5 years to invent this formula, fully absorbs into the rubber and disappears. The grip advantage on the court in terms of speed and acceleration, agility, footwork, and really confidence when you play.
Ken, we're back.
We're back. Game 4.
Wow. Robbie is on fire.
He is on fire.
Yeah, that time between games didn't change much.
Robbie and Annie won 2 of the first 3 games. Were in game 4 in a best of 5. They're in the dark blue USA shirts serving.
Well, and I, like I said, what a beautiful serve. Was en route coming to this game, so I saw the results, but I will tell you, Daniel and Holly, of course, are the number 1 seed. And Annie and Robbie came in at 5, beating Lexi and Sam, another really good team. And that match, I believe, went 4 games. So I'm sure that was an exciting one. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch that as well. And they're rolling. So this is second match of the day for Robbie and Annie, and just the first, since they had to bye the first round for Daniel and Holly. But winner here goes to the finals and plays against Erica Mania and Eric Garcia. Yeah, I'm wondering why she didn't continue over.
I think Robbie made up his mind he was taking that one.
Yeah,
and it was not.
Yeah.
Stay out of Annie's way is what we were believing. 2-1, I believe.
We might see Daniel try to take over a little more this game.
Well, if she's going to serve down the line like that, I think she's aware he could step over on the hard
and you see how he's standing there too. Yeah, and he, I never like to assume, but he might be a little rusty. So maybe it has taken him 3 games to go, oh yeah, this is how we do this. And so again, we may see a different look this game. Nice shot by
I think it's skipped.
Holly. Yeah, yep. Robbie's skipped. Holly's was pretty. Scores 2-2. 3-2. Tough serve. Floats into the side wall there.
I would curl around him this way and let Annie cover that. He's not going to cover any court by trying to nudge him out in the front.
Oh, that's her shot. That's all right. She's been hitting that.
Yep.
So she's telling herself, calm down, I got it. That's what I'm looking for. Give it to me again. So, and that tough. We go, Robbie.
It's a very good shot.
5 serving 3. Game number 4. Oh, what is he? What?
I think he thought Annie's went in the floor.
I also thought it was a good get. It is being appealed. So what was the result there? It happened quite quick.
I don't know.
We're replaying it. All right. Oh, well,
Skip
what
it.
do we say? The ball knows, right? Do you say that here in California?
No.
No. No? All right.
5-4, I think.
Holly's saying, I had my hand up. I want to replay. The deal is just because you put your hand up doesn't mean you always get a replay. You're supposed to play through. So Michelle's saying, I thought you had the room. You did take the shot.
She took a big
and
swing.
they're taking they're appealing it.
Line judges are agreeing with Michelle's call.
Yes. I always like to put you in the position of, had she rolled that out, although her hand was up, then what would she have?
Right.
Would she have quickly tried to stick that in her pocket? You know, it's just hard. You do it in the moment, but she got her swing. Oh, tough. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a shot we've seen from Daniel for years and years and years and years.
Yeah, it's
Stand there
frustrating for
punching over
Annie
there.
because she put in the hard work to hit it down the line, and Daniel was waiting on it also.
Oh, that time it didn't work.
She might change the serve, though.
Score is 6, serve 6. In order for this match to be over, Robbie and Annie need to win this game, and if not, we're going 5. That's a skip.
Nice serve.
Little off speed, tucking into the sidewall, hits the crack. Oh,
Wow, good shot, Robbie.
wowza. Oh, I mean, pinch is the best shot in the game. Don't you agree, Ken?
No,
Yes.
no.
Come on,
no.
quit yelling in my ear,
The
you
ceiling
guys.
ball. The ceiling.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. Down the line. Down
That's
the
funny.
line.
But the pinch is so much funner. Good anticipation and pickup set up for Annie. There you go. When he's feeling it, he's feeling it.
Is
and
that 9 now?
9-6. They are 2 points away from being the number 5 seed taking out the number 1 seed and heading to the finals, which I didn't look to see when that finals is.
Tomorrow at 4?
Okay, thank you.
4 or 5?
All the draws can be found online, USARacquetballEvents.com, and that, oh my gosh.
I knew he was going to pinch it. I was looking in the left corner, not the
Wow.
right corner. Yeah.
Kind of the no-look pinch.
This is match point. Should be.
Oh.
Line.
Oh, good. Oh, no, that did
wow,
it.
what a shot.
That did it. Wowza.
In 4,
What a
Robbie
match.
Collins and Annie Sanchez advance to the final.
You know, and with this rally scoring, it goes so fast.
Yeah.
But it was a intense, fast, really good match. How great for them. There's quite the crowd gathered here already, and they are fired up and excited. Congrats to them. Just a really nice win. I'd like to know, I always, when I'm on here, Ken, I always like to ask people where they're from. It's fun to see where that's at. And once in a while, I'll give them a little tidbit of what's happening where we are or what have you. But this time, we should ask what people think of rally scoring. We only played in the pro divisions here. So give us, if you have time in this broadcast, you may have ditched me already, but would like to know what people are thinking.
It's 35 minutes after.
Yeah.
The game took the match took 35 minutes.
And it was a long match because it went 4.
It felt kind of long. So it's just for scheduling and maybe make it watchable. Sometimes you'll look at a match on YouTube and it'll say an hour and 38 minutes, and I'm going, wow, this is a tiebreaker and all kinds of stuff going on. They can keep it on time, keep the schedule on time, so that's good.
Do you know why I think some of those go an hour and 35 minutes, though? I think there's timeouts. I think there's batting the ball against the front wall. I think there's turning around. And that's what I would like to see. Speed up. Let's go. I mean, you guys are professional, even the non-professional. You don't need 12 seconds between every single serve and let's go. Let's get. So that's where I think that hour time comes in, but. Yeah, have you played rally scoring? Do you guys once in a while do it here?
I have never played rally scoring. I played volleyball, which became rally scoring like 20 years ago, and that made the same thing. It was, are you going to be on the court for less than an hour? And it made a difference.
Yeah.
It's tough. You could have match point and skip your serve, and you lose.
Yeah.
And that's kind of hard to watch.
Right.
Same thing can happen in the other rally scoring sports. You're trying for a serve. You're trying for a big serve. You can't even try a big serve. You mess it up. A second serve, like when Robbie had that double fault, that's a point. It's not just, second server side out, it's no big deal. That's a point leaving.
We're not done with this conversation, so hang tight. Yeah, it's kind of what you alluded to, that every point matters, which you'd like to say, and it does. Every rally matters, where sometimes it doesn't. Like you said, if you end up with a rally that, I wish I would have passed that instead of tried to pinch it, but I didn't lose a point, so it's fine. So, yeah, every rally matters. But I don't love 35 minutes. I just don't. I want to see more.
All right. Well, go. I don't think it's something that's going to appear in the amateur divisions. I don't think we're going to see that in the blue ball part of this tournament. I don't think it would work because too many people just play games to 15 at home. I think it's fine for the pros, and if their goal is the World Championships and that's what they do at the Worlds, then they should be doing this.
And do you think that matters for the amateurs? Is it good or bad for the sport?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good or bad.
Yeah.
I think it's okay that it doesn't evolve into that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're playing rally scoring, you play with people that can't even keep score now. You introduce rally scoring into certain people, and you'll never know what the score is.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
Well, because
how do you know that?
You live in Omaha.
Stop it.
Stop
it.
My mixed partner was originally from Omaha, and she said the same things you did.
Who's that?
Linda Moore.
She's my very best friend.
So we played
awesome.
mixed many times at the Nationals, and she would talk about, we drive 5 hours to go to this tournament. And I'm going, oh, my gosh, that's 5 minutes is about as far as I travel right now for.
Well, it's a fun discussion to have. It certainly makes things fast. And, oh, my gosh, it's 6-6 already. Or, boy, that got away from him fast. Now it's 10-5. But I don't know. I'm not loving it. And if we go to rally scoring, why isn't it rally scoring to 15? Why
well,
wouldn't
it's best of 5. I mean,
why wouldn't we do that, though? Take it to 15 instead. So our next broadcasts start tomorrow at 10 a.m. And keep an eye out on the Facebook page. We may get the schedule out here tonight. We got a lot to do yet, but we'll try and get that schedule out, show you what's happening tomorrow. Take a look at the draws. You can probably figure out starting at 10 which matches will be streamed. But appreciate you watching us, and don't forget to come back tomorrow, Ken. This was super fun.
Thanks for having me.
No,
Thank-
it
No,
was
no,
you and I was here.